Yeah, I'm sitting right here thinking about procrastination and, you know, how some people or how we like to do something or achieve something, you might want to start working out. You might want to start reading more. You might want to start learning more. But you keep saying, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it later, I'll do it when I get all the parts, or I'll do it when I get all the knowledge I need, or I'll record it when it's perfect. There is no perfect. There is no perfect time. Well, the perfect time is now. The perfect time is actually doing it, just doing it. Because, with procrastination, what happened is it actually hold you back from achieving your goals. And the perfection that you looking for in information and knowledge and things is actually excuses. They're actually excuses that keeps you from achieving your goal. If you notice, people that do things, people that you see it all the time. You see it on TikTok, you see it on social media all the time. People just get on there and do something. And guess what? They get an outcome. They get following. They get people following them. They get, results. And if you start working out, just think about when you work out at first. Just think about something in your life that you did before, that you started, and you got some kind of like achievement out of it. And think about it. How when you first started, you wasn't perfect. You didn't know everything about it. It took time. And as you begin to do it more and more, you begin to learn more and more about it. It's just like us as humans. When you, a little boy or girl, you don't know what a teenager know, but over time you would, because you keep doing it. You keep being a human. You keep moving forward. You keep doing it. And as you continue to do it, results, results. And when it comes to things that is going to improve your life, or things that's going to give you more out of life or get you more out of life, it's the same thing, same principle. The same principle is to keep doing it. Keep doing it. Consistency. Everybody always say consistency is the model for greatness. And consistency most of the time is boring, because you have to do the same thing over and over and over again. But you get the results. You get the results that others who don't want to do those things over and over don't get. But the solution to it is to do something. Because your subconscious mind doesn't judge what's right or wrong, what's good or bad. It does what you tell it to do all the time. It does what you tell it to do all the time. Because you might say something on the outside, but the internal dialogue that you have with yourself, this is the key, because that is what's programming you. It's what you say when you talk to yourself. It's what's programming you. You can say a lot of things on the outside, but what you say when you talk to yourself internally is what's programming you. Now, how do you erase that? How do you remove that blockage? Because it seemed to be difficult. You're saying something, but inside you believe in something else. How do you change that? Well, one way of doing that is to take action. Because remember, your subconscious mind is established in two ways. One is the words that you're saying, and two is the action that you're taking. So when you put a new action in place and new words in place with that action, your subconscious mind believe that you want change. So it began to operate in the new way. But the key is to do something. If you don't do anything, your subconscious mind will not accept the programming. It will not take what you're saying and move on it. Even though you're saying it over and over in your head, or quietly, you might be saying it over and over out of your mouth. But if there's no action behind it, the subconscious mind is not going to shift or change. So when it comes to procrastinating, you have to take action to break the cycle. And that's the key to that. The key is it's so simple, but it's difficult when you think it's more to it than that. It's very simple. Taking action, getting results. Continue to take action, getting results. Because when you start, your old programming is going to try to pull you back in, because you've been programmed so long in this way that when you try something new, your subconscious mind is so used to falling back into that state, you have to erase that state by your consistent action, taking action, and speaking the right things over yourself, declaring and decreeing the things over yourself, that what you want is what you get. You have to change your programming from the inside out and change your action. Because remember, the action for inconsistency is not doing nothing. And the subconscious mind is not going to take initiative if you are not doing anything, or it's not going to act on the new programming that you want to put in place if you don't put action behind it. You cannot expect to change something if you don't put action with your words. The subconscious mind has two phases of operating. One is information, words. The second is action, because we are what you call, as humans, we are, the word I want to say is not coming to me right now, but I'm going to say it in a few minutes. But the point is that we're animated. By us being animated, we are movable, and we create things through action. So when you take knowledge, if somebody teaches you how to grow vegetable in your yard, they give you the information. How you think that's going to happen? You got to take that information and begin to act on it, and then you get the results. When you learn how to drive a car, you read that manual, you learn it inside and out. But how do you learn how to drive a car? You take action. You take that knowledge and then you put it into action. And then your subconscious mind begin to operate the way that you want it to. Because I believe it's the gift from God. If you give it the right things, it's going to do what you ask it to do and give you the outcome that you're looking for. So the key to getting out of procrastination is always taking action. Always. Because the action that you take that creates the procrastination is no action. And that's a condition that can be broken. The key is to do something, even if it's small things, because it's really the small things that create the big things. It's really the small beginnings that create the great outcome. You know how that is. When you work out, when you do something, you know exactly how that is. So this is my thought on that. This is my thoughts on procrastination. This is my thoughts on how to come out of it and get a better outcome in life. This is what I'm thinking about and speaking on, because this is the thing that I think is very important. And I think it's important to take action, but to have the knowledge to take the right actions, to get the right outcome, but to be consistent in the action. Because you're consistent in being inconsistent. You're consistent in being inconsistent. It's a fact. Because you're getting the outcome. If you notice that, you're getting the outcome. In order to get the outcome that you desire, you got to take the right actions and be consistent in those actions and break the cycle of procrastination. And when you want to do something, just get up and do it. Don't wait. React to that which you want to do. So think about that for a while and see what you come up with. Let me know if you think that's all right. All right.